Hi everyone, it's Angel Shaver, Stampin' Up independent demonstrator from Kansas, and I'm here today to make our second card in the Cool Treats card class together. But before we do that, I do have some show and tell this week. First thing, I have this beautiful anniversary card that I received from my mom. And then second, I got my pre-order from the holiday catalog this week, and I thought I would show you some of it. Some of the things I got were not from the holiday catalog, and I'm not going to show you my adhesives and paper, but I am going to show you this is my Live Today planner. I don't have it all put together yet. And as soon as I get that done, I will do just another quick live video to show you how beautiful it is inside. And I just want to remind you that I'm having a class on Friday, August 18th, where we're going to decorate our planners together. And it's $5 if you bring your own planner, and I'll have my stamps and ink there. We can just hang out and have a good time, decorate our planners. But it's free if you buy the Live Today planner from Stampin' Up. So if you want to have that by the 18th, you will probably want to hurry up and get your order in. Go to angelstamps.stampinup.net or shoot me an email at angelstamps.hotmail.com and ask me to help you do that. Or send me your phone number and I'll be happy to call you and talk you through the process. So that's my planner, and I will do another live video just impromptu whenever I get it finished. Hopefully, at least by this weekend. But I did get some holiday things from the new holiday catalog, and I know I was so excited to see them in person. And you're not seeing them in person, but you're kind of getting a chance to see them live on video. So I'm going to flip you down and I'll be laying them out on the desk as we go through them. Get my light out of the way. Trying to see if you can see. Give me just a minute while I check out this craziness. I'm not even seeing this video happening online right now. So maybe I need to fix that before we do anything else. Oh, nope, I found it. Okay. So I can see my grid paper, and so I can kind of tell where I will need to lay the products so you can see them as well. First thing I'm going to go through is some of the designer series paper, and we'll start with some of the fall holidays. And if you follow my blog, you will have already seen some of the paper from a Spooky Night, some of the Halloween stuff. If you don't follow my blog, head on over to angelstamps1.blogspot.com And check it out. Sign up for the email list so you never miss a post. Alright. Try to lay this out for you. There are fronts and backs to each of these. Doesn't do a bit of good to have facing me. So, you can see the stripes, the polka dots, the shapes, the potions. There's some more polka dots. The hats. Some more dots. I don't know if you could see all of this. I will just do this. There are a couple of really cool things in here. One of them is this paper with the cats. And the reason it's so cool is because, sorry, I dropped the stamp set. I'm trying to get it. In the stamp set that goes with this, there is a cat stamp. And there's also the witch's hat and the owl, which will show you something really cool about this paper that's perfect for the owl. But there is also this cat punch. And it is the exact shape you need to punch out the cat stamp or to punch out the cats right here on this paper. Let's see if I can just get one of those orange kitties. Get it all lined up. And there we have it. The perfect shape. Orange kitty. Okay. And then the other Halloween stamp set that I got is this one. The Creep It Real. And this is the stamp set that I used on the card that's on my blog. My daughter actually picked that one out, so I've already used it, and that means she made a good choice. Now we're moving on to the other fall paper. Same thing, we have a print on one side that you can cut these pumpkins out, and then on the back we have more of a design. Same with the acorns, and then we have the leaves. This is what I was trying to get to. We have the sunflowers that could be used as a background paper, but it could also be fussy cut right out of that paper and used as a decoration on your card. And then we have this one you need to see. It's just swirls of leaves. And finally, this to me looks like a basket or something woven. And we have more leaves. We set this aside. This is called Painted Autumn. And the stamp set that goes with it is this gorgeous two-step stamping that makes some leaves and the sunflower shape. And there's some really great thankful sentiments that you can use. Then we have some Christmas paper. If anyone knows me, you know that I was going to buy this paper the minute I could. It's music paper. And flip it around. It has a song on one side and a decorative side for the other. We have Jingle Bells. And here's the back. And then we have Deck the Halls with the back, and We Three Kings, and then we have a lot of different sheet music on this one. And those are the white designs. Then we have the black designs. We have Cantique de Noël, that's French, I believe. And the back. And then we have some words. I think I decided these words were in German. And the back is definitely, I think it's Silent Night. I'm pretty sure. And then, yep, because I see that one says Silent Night. For, I think this is the last one. We have Oh Come All You Faithful, and the back are the snowflakes on the black paper. Now the final paper I have to show you, which is not all of the paper that's available in the catalog, but the final paper I have to show you is Specialty DSP, and it's only one-sided because it has some foil glimmer to it, and I think it's called Year of Cheer, and there's no reason that this has to be for Christmas time only, but I will show you. And then I have some other pieces of that suite as well. So we have these gorgeous snowflakes. And you get 3 of each, I think. So there's snowflakes and plaid. And then there's this leaves, berries, and that's gorgeous, and the copper. And finally we have what are like fireworks. And then since I went ahead and got that paper, I went ahead and invested in the solid foil sheets to go with it. So we had silver, gold, copper, and a brand new color, champagne. And they all coordinate with the paper and the Year of Cheer specialty paper. And here is amazing washi tape that coordinates with it. And there's some in each color. And finally, I'm going to show you the rest of the stamp sets that I got on the pre-order. Oh, these are really cool too, and they fell. These are rhinestones, and they're black. They will work perfectly with your Halloween paper, but also with any elegant thing you're wanting to do. Okay. I got the watercolor Christmas stamp set. There is a kit that goes with this as well. And it is in an order that is on its way to me as we speak. They are absolutely amazing. And I plan to do a class based on the watercolor Christmas kit. And it will be a product-based class. You will be paying for the kit. And however many of you want to work together on that kit, you will just be paying one price, and that covers the kit and the use of my stamps and ink. And then I got the labels bundle, and I went ahead and got this extra stamp set with the labels that are the right shape to go with the punch, because there are Halloween and Thanksgiving and all, not just Christmas. But the bundle comes with the punch and this amazing set of Christmas labels. Alright, so that is my show and tell. And just so you know, the catalog goes live to customers September 1st. Customers can early order the Carols of Christmas bundle if you can't wait to get your hands on some Christmas supplies. And if you can't wait till September 1st to order that, let me know if you would like to join my team, because the demonstrators can order from the new holiday catalog now. And you can even add items from the holiday catalog to your starter kit. So just let me know if that is something you would like to do. I have dropped a couple things. Ooh, got him. So we are going to work together now on today's card. Here it is. You're the cherry to my sundae. And there it is, the inside. Set it over here so I can refer to it as a work. And then we will get to work. If you pre-ordered the kits, you will want to get out the kit with the Watermelon Wonder cardstock in it. And you will be folding your cardstock in half. I'm going to grab my bone folder. And then set that aside for now. My bone folder back. And I have 2 pieces of Whisper White cardstock cut to the 4 by 5 1/4 size. One is for the outside and one is for the inside of the card. And then I have some other pieces laying over here that we're going to use the Big Shot with. But the first thing we're going to do, oh, I did not cut that the right size. You grab your piece of the Tasty Treats Designer Series paper, which is retired, and it should only be 4 inches. So I will grab my Stampin' trimmer and cut that. And then we will put some glue on the back and get it onto my card front. I was very happy that my order arrived with extra multi-purpose liquid glue, the Tombow. because it really is scary when it gets to the point where you're about to run out. Okay. I just eyeballed it. It's probably not straight, but that's okay. One of my favorite things about Paper Pumpkin is that you get these little ink spots in your kit. You get at least one, maybe two, and I love getting ink spots with colors that I don't have. And I didn't have either of these colors, and they're the ones that coordinate with the Tasty Treats Designer Series paper. So I have Watermelon Wonder and Pear Pizzazz. And I am going to grab out my strawberry and cherry, because we are going to do some stamping. There's the top of my strawberry. And I'm looking. Okay. And here is the base of my strawberry. And I'm going to kind of follow my example so I can get both the strawberry and the cherry on here. So we're going to stamp strawberry right there. It didn't stamp it all the way, so let's see if I can, hopefully. There we go. And I did not get out my Stampin' Scrub to clean off my stamps, so I will do that right now. And I don't need this anymore. I will need the Watermelon Wonder ink again here in a minute. But I am going to stamp on the leaves on my strawberry. So I got with my Pear Pizzazz ink spot. Try again, because I just got ink on my finger and not on the leaves. And then I will look through. There we go. I think that looks like it is the only Pear Pizzazz stamping I have to do right now. I might pull those out later to do the inside of the card. But for this minute, we'll close that up and put it away. And I am going to grab the seeds. This is not what I did before, so I don't know how this is going to look. But I plan to use the Lemon Lime Twist to stamp these seeds on this strawberry. So we will see if that works out. And now I'm looking over it again, trying to match it up. Stamp. Okay, I think it worked out great. You can't really see them very closely, but to me, they look really similar to some of the dots that would be in a strawberry you would get at the store. They're a little darker than the strawberries in the Designer Series paper, but that's okay because they match strawberries in real life. So we'll put that back, and then it's time to do the cherry. So I'll get the little circle out for the cherry, and we'll get the Watermelon Wonder out again. And I have a couple of cherries to do on this one. We'll do one right about there and ink it up, and do the other one right about here. And we'll leave that cherry available because we'll be using it again in just a little bit. But in the meantime, we're going to put cherry stems on those two little circles I just stamped. And we're going to use the chocolate chip color. It might be too late, but if you're doing this at home and it's not too late, don't glue your DSP down before you've stamped your cherries and strawberries, because that way, if you make a mistake, you can flip the paper over. I say that as I'm getting ready to put these cherry stems on these cherries. Okay, there we have it. My cherry stems. And I will just leave that cherry stem over here for a little bit later. And then we are going to stamp the things that I will be cutting out with the Big Shot. So, the first thing we do, just set this aside so it doesn't get ruined, is we will stamp just the top of the cone. And the way you do that is by masking. I'm trying to see if I have Post-it notes close. And I do. So, I have already pretty much just put this approximately where I want it to be. But then I'm going to mask it so that if the ink gets a little bit under, it'll get on the Post-it, and I could just take the Post-it off and throw it away. So one of the greatest ways to use ink spots is just upside down and ink it up. Then I will throw away my Post-it note. Stamp my ice cream bowl. It did not get all the ink off. So let's see if I'm going to start over or if I can match this up. I always try to match first, and if that doesn't work out, yeah, it didn't really work out. I will start over. So, put my mask back on, ink up my stamp, pull the mask off, and try it again. Okay, my bowl is a little crooked, but I might be able to fix that a bit with my marker here in a minute. Get that cleaned up. Then we will put the ice cream in the bowl. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to try it one more time. Try and make it not quite so crooked. Alright, here we go. Take the mask off. That looks fairly straight. Lay it right there. Yeah, that's much better job. Looks more like a bowl. Then I'll clean this up and we will get the ice cream scoop on there. And you could make whatever flavor of ice cream you want. I was in the mood for a little bit of strawberry ice cream. So we are going to use the new powder pink color and get the ice cream scoop pretty inked up. And then we're going to put it right here on the bowl. Let it overlap just a little bit. Make sure I rub all that ink off there. It did not even come off. Okay, so we will try it again. Actually, I may have to just shoot for a darker pink, maybe a little flamingo if this doesn't work. Let me line it up. That's the bonus of the photopolymer. Nope, it didn't work. I'm going to get out flamingo. We're just going to make it darker. And then I'm going to re-ink my powder pink before the next class, because it definitely needs some more ink. So here we go. We're getting some flirty flamingo on there. And we're going to try to match it up. And put it down. Rub it a little bit. And almost. Not sure why this ice cream doesn't seem to want to work for me today. But here we have it. I am going to clean that up. Try to pick up all my stamps that just fell on the ground. Because we are going to put some chocolate on top of our ice cream. Okay. Pretty sure it's this one, but I'm going to just, double check. And then I have the chocolate chip ink pad. We'll be using that. Line it up. And then we have the chocolate sauce on the top of the ice cream. And then we're going to be putting a cherry on top, on the very, very top. So I'll get my cherry back out. That is the stem. Here is the cherry. Ink it up. Actually, I got Watermelon Wonder everywhere, so I'm just going to do it this way. Get some Watermelon Wonder, get that cherry on there, and then we will put the stem on. Line it up. And there we have it. The cherry on the stem of my ice cream sundae. I happen to have Flirty Flamingo marker, so I think I will pull that out and try to just fill in that little blank spot so that my ice cream isn't quite so sad looking. Okay. So there we have the ice cream, and I have pulled out the black marker, and I'm going to use the fine tip part to draw around the bowl to give it some more definition. I'm not really great at this, but I'm trying, so I think that's all that matters. Same with you. Whoever you give your card to is gonna love it. Try and figure out, because the next thing we will need to do to get everything ready to cut out with the Big Shot is to do the sentiment. I'm gonna put these little stamps back because I think I'm not going to use them again for the inside. There's some sprinkles that fell out that we didn't even use today. My sprinkles just keep trying to run away. It's a good thing those didn't go anywhere. Didn't go too far. I caught them before they ran off. Put this chocolate syrup back. And here is the sentiment I want to use. And I like to use markers on this because I do want it to be 2 different colors. So I'm going to use the black marker on the words except cherry, and that one I'll be doing in my real red marker. So here I'm coloring in the sentiment. Whenever you use markers, you want to breathe on it before you stamp to activate the ink. And then I'm going to stamp there. Perfect. Clean that off. Now that my stamps will be finished, and we'll get the big shot out. Pull the big shot up here, and we are using layering ovals for this one. And I am going to get out the magnetic base. That was not smart of me. I put the magnetic base and the precision base on top of each other without something in between to keep them from sticking together. That wasn't smart. Okay, so here's the magnetic base. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do both of them at once or not. I'm not sure if I need the exact same oval, but I think I don't. I think I can send them both through once. And that's too small for either one. It's gonna cut off part of the cherry, but I think that'll be okay. And then is that the right size for the saying? I think it is. So then we put the other cutting plate on top and just send them through. There is the sentiment and the sundae, which did cut off little pieces of the sundae, but I think that'll be okay, especially because we are going to cut out another oval to go with that, and the Pear Pizzazz color. Let me see if this oval is going to work. Yes. So I'll just put this on here. And send it through. And there we have the Pear Pizzazz oval for the lady. Let's set all this down for now. Okay. Now comes the fun part of attaching everything. So we'll just put some glue on the back of the sundae. We've got that on there. I'm thinking it looks like it needs a little something. Maybe I'm not doing a very good job finding my stuff. Maybe it needs a little glitter dot that looks similar to a cherry down here. I don't know. I put it there. I'm not convinced that was what that needed, but it gives it a little bling. Maybe it needs the bling a little higher, like on the ice cream. Who knows, but there it is. Okay, then we take the front of the card and we take some dimensionals. And we're going to attach both of these with the dimensionals. And I'm just going to put a couple on the back, which is not that many, but yeah, that dimensional's seen better days. So grab this one, and then another one. Okay, the first thing we're going to put on there is the sentiment, because we want it to go even a little bit out past the edge of the card, just a tiny bit. It's gonna stick out just a tiny bit so it's out to the edge of the card front. It'll just hang over the edge of the card front onto the cardstock, the card base. So then we'll get my sundae and we'll put it right there. And then I think I'm going to just glue that to the front. And I will be cutting another piece of the DSP to put on the inside. Okay. Then a minute. Pull my DSP out. And if we make it to match what's on the inside, we will make it 1 inch across by 4 inches. So I'm just going to glue this on the inside of the card, and then we will glue the inside down. Put it just right about there. It's not going to be exact. If you wanted, you could make it exact, but you don't have to. I am hearing the door open and close. And then we'll glue that on the inside. And there we have today's card. You're the cherry to my sundae. There's the outside and just a little strip of the DSP on the inside. Thanks for joining me and playing along. Let me know if you want to join the Decorate Your Planner party on August 18th. Otherwise, either way, I will see you back here next Thursday when we make our third card from the Cool Treat set. I'm going to give you just a little sneak peek. We'll be making it with a huge 4-scoop ice cream cone on the front. So I will see you then. Bye.